Yo, welcome to the 41st episode of my Seraphic Blue playthrough. We last left off just being crash landing into this forest, South Crimson Forest, and we're trying to now make our way out. So I believe they mentioned the exit was southwest or southeast. I don't actually remember if it's north or west. There's nothing up there. I don't need to change any equipment or anything. I want to double check my supply. Everything's full. Alright, we're ready to go. I think it was southwest, I believe. I can't tell if that was a random encounter or if that was like a fucking scripted encounter for reaching the top left. Alright, what do we got here? Strange-legged beast. Magic will work good. You guys are weak to light. I didn't even see if you're... Oh, I don't think statuses matter much as of right now. Maybe they do. I don't know. I feel like everyone just has good enough AoE attacks to actually just beat them. How much health you guys got? It's a little bit tanky. So let's see how much his light will do. 5,000. Wait, they statused me? What did they status me with? Shit, I wasn't paying attention. Let's see how much of AoE does. $1,000. Alright. How about an AoE you guys are weak to? 3,000. Not bad. Physical moves aren't that affected now that I mention it or remember it. What is he status with? Poison? Poison and disease. No! I didn't mean to fucking hit the fin. I'm just gonna strong hit this. Not waste any TP. I think you're actually very close to dying too, so just use a low tier spell. Okay, you're still alive. But not for long. Alright, there's absolutely nothing up there. Wonder if this is gonna be like a labyrinth. I mean, I'm already seeing choices. I'm gonna go over here. Item. Life leaf. That's pretty good. But you know, I haven't seen like any weapon items or like equipment items or whatnot in a long while. Like, Jesus. They kind of just stopped handing that stuff over now. Living carrot. Greatly weak against earth, neutral everything except resisting break. And then you are weak to sky, resist everything, immune to wind and earth. Alright, so you covered his weakness. That's kind of fortunate. I don't know how to feel about that. Was that wind or... It is wind. I guess AoE, just good old AoE. Alright, that's great. Doris is down. Did someone resist break? Who resist break? Was it you? You resisted a little. You resisted a lot, and you're just neutral. What shell do you have? Fuck. I think Lancer can kill him. Right. It doesn't matter. I believe in him. I mean, this is the guy that took down Double Disastia, right? He should be able to. I was kind of expecting Inks to not actually do much damage from the AoE, but it worked out. Alright, let's see what's over here. Is there like an item over there? Or is that just a dead end? I'm gonna assume it's just a dead end, because it doesn't seem like it leads anywhere. I see an item. I want that item. Alright, it seems like this forest is actually pretty linear. I was expecting a maze or something. Because they make it sound like, oh, we're gonna get lost on our way through this maze. But, eh. Carrot and then the big fat dude that was weak against the light. So, let's just do regular ass AoE. Really singling out Nixon, dude. Poison, forget. Ha! All green. Eat shit. You know what? Fuck it. I want to see how big this damage is gonna be. Nice. And then you can just do a normal attack. What? You got a suicidal attack on top of that? It inflicted blind, but it didn't really do damage, so I suppose it's not that big of a deal, maybe? I don't know. Blind just like reduces your hit rate, right? I don't think it actually does anything else, like lower stats. I know I just saw an item back there, so surprise attack, great, love it. And we're slowed. All right, that wasn't too bad. At least they're pretty weak. All right. They are pretty fast though, so that's kind of gay. All right, one of you guys absolutely, actually, a whole bunch of them are. Yeah, fuck it, AoE. It's not gonna do much damage, but it will at least do fair amount of damage. It's not like they have lots of HP. That is going to be a very, very big problem. We're gonna have to kill them right fucking now. I believe they cover each other's weaknesses, so I think I should go with just a very generic strong hitting move. Let's go with just Blaze, I suppose. Damn, didn't kill anybody. Lansard, please. Well, at least Nixon goes first. No! Oh, Nixon. Oh, good. You fucking did it. Alright, kill them all. Kill them all right now. Actually, guarantee to kill them all. Actually, no. Don't waste the TP. Just kill them all. Great. Because Lansard being confused can cause us trouble. Item. Great Clania. Yeah, we're not gonna see any weapon drops, are we? Oh boy, two of these big fat dudes. Would AoE work better or just single target? I think I'm just gonna keep single targeting. And forget. Oh god, dude. At least Yangtze goes first. Dude! Dude! That's really fucking gay. Yeah, I have no other choice. Fuck it. Oh, you can't buff yourself. Well, that's kind of disappointing. Ah, 7k. I don't need a buff. I don't need... Actually, I do. I don't want to fucking die again. Or doors to die again, rather. You're still alive? Dude, come on. How much health do you have? Alright, bye. Yeah, kind of was expecting a labyrinth, but it's pretty linear. Kind of thirsty, and I don't have like actual water nearby me right now, so I think I might just pause recording right here and then just jump cut to like when I come back, I guess you could say. Yeah, I'll probably do that right after this battle, so expect a jump cut. Wow, that's really fucking gay. I really hope we don't fucking die. Expect a jump cut. Yeah, because I'm totally about to fucking die right here. What's the best choice? It's not like they're that strong. I guess I could just AoE. Right photon. That should maybe kill everybody. Yeah, scary. That's very scary. Okay. I believe this will actually kill everybody, so... Alright, good. Good, alright. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab some fucking water. So, pause. Alright, I'm back. Interesting. I've been listening to this battle results screen play out for this long, so... That's pretty interesting. It sounds very different from, like, the first few seconds of hearing. Anyway, let's continue on. We're empty with something HP, and we're really low on CP. Ooh, that's not good. Hopefully, there's a halfway point nearby. Yeah. Yeah, just great heal everything. Don't waste our TP even further. Item. Herbal drink. It's only been 12 minutes and we're already out of supply. You know what? This is actually pretty loud now that I think about it. Set it up to like 10, I believe. Even then, I think that is... Whoa, who just countered? Did Nexon just counter? Wait, how did you counter? I thought Yangtze was the only one able to do that without any counter spheres. What? Because I heard a gunshot. Come on. What just happened? Anyhow, let's actually restore Nexon, even though we should pretty much heal. Because we're kind of lowish. At the same time, we could probably just easily finish this battle. Right photon with clever. Let's see how much this does. 4k. They have like about 11k, so we should be able to kill one of them like this. Probably aim for the second. Oh well, Nixon got his turn first. I don't even think we need a buff. This should kill. Okay, we probably should have buffed. Pain? Nope, I'm still living. How? What? I mean, you are not a physical user, so. But 0? But 0? Holy shit. Well, to be fair, she is not a physical user and the enemy where fighting has high defense, I believe, so. What? You just gonna jump? Yep, just gonna jump. Alright, cool. water. Wow, dead. Dead? Oh, shit! Resupply. Fuck. And you're confused? Holy shit, dude. Fuck. Fuck. We have to get rid of that confusion. Because if I don't, this is definitely a game over. Shit. Alright. Hopefully, Yangtze can, make it. Please. Alright, good. I think we should, heal? Shit. Actually, throw a bottle. Throw a 2K bottle. We need it. We absolutely need it. Eh. Alright, that's fine. Let's go ahead and just, like, fucking kill one of them. Just straight up. Alright, so Yangtze will actually revive. Someone is forgetting something. Actually, 2 people are forgetting something. Doris. Mind focus. And then we'll kill the carrot dude. What are you weak to? Earth. I think a low tier Earth should do it. Even though this is a little bit risky, I'm pretty sure it should. Red juice, that only blinds? That's fine, I suppose. Alright. Okay, problem. We can't actually use these moves. Shit, I think blindness also disables our physical moves. And then it also reduces accuracy. Yeah, that's really fucking bad. All green, that's great. How much health do you have? I think this is just, should be near dead, right? No. You are not near dead. Bright Photon does how much damage again? 6k? 8k? 9k. Alright, good. Alright, remember the heal after every battle. Almost game over to myself there. Okay. That should be fine. Alright, we're really running low. I hope there's a halfway point nearby. Wow, I'm surprised we haven't gotten a single encounter. Damn, dude, it's this far. Oh, and because we leaped off, I don't think we can back travel. We're committed to this now. Holy shit, it just occurred to me about that. Unless you can, like, leap back. But I feel like that's way too much work at this point. Wow, okay. I can't actually buff Doris with that strong clever, because that would kill her. I think I should heal Doris, honestly. Great heal. We really need a heal. Damn. Nexon is really fucking fast. Faster than Yangtze. Jesus, man. Fast and strong. And somehow fucking countered. Damn, Yangtze is running very low on CP. They heal everybody. I really... Save point, thank God. Or actually halfway point, right? The blue ones are the halfway point. Green one is save point. Or am I actually getting that the other way around? Mansion. Yes, there looks to be a mansion atop a small island in the lake up ahead. To think it would be built in the middle of a secluded area like this. Why don't we pay a visit to the mansion? It may well be a resting stop for travelers. Sounds good to me. We walked quite a long distance already. Feel like resting too, don't you, Doris? Yes, I am very tired. It is settled then. Why would there be a mansion here? Okay, the blue ones are save point. How can I actually forget about that? I've been staring at this thing for like ever. What's over here though? Nothing. Really? They're not gonna bother to fucking have a resupply sphere or whatever it was called? Like, Resurrect sphere, I think it was called? Nah, I'm probably wrong. I can't remember. What? I see. So you are travelers. We apologize for dropping by uninvited, but... Oh no, please do not feel that way. By all means, you may spend the night here. You must all be tired after coming all the way to a remote place like this. I have just finished sweeping the floors, so allow me to prepare your rooms at once. Just like that? What? Whose mansion is this even? Was the food to your liking? It certainly was. It has been a long time since I had such enjoyable food. You bet. I'm stuffed. Me too. By the way, I believe we have yet to meet the owner of this mansion. My master? You are right, Lansard. After all, it has been the most gracious to receive such a great hospitality. Yeah, is this like some weird ass trap? Like, come on, dude. You guys are just gotta be like, yes, we will accept this. No questions asked. It would be good to at least meet the owner and give our thanks to him directly. Forgive my insensitivity. If he is busy at the moment, then that is fine. We do not want to disturb him. No, that is not it. What's going on here? My master is not here. So he's out then. Is he dead? My master passed away a year ago. What? Can I get an explanation? I see. So it was the 6-year commemorator's doing. As my master was deeply connected to the creation of the DLG law, he had foreseen that this sort of situation would happen to him one day. And so a year ago, that situation became a reality, and my master was murdered by the 6-year commemorator. Since then, we servants have continued to stay in this mansion as a reminder of our master's dying wish. And what would that be? Your master's dying wish? The 6-year commemorator would always issue a warning to a person targeted by him prior to killing the person. And the targeted person would always have government bodyguards attached to him or her. But that was not the case with my master. Though he had received a warning that he would be murdered, he did the unthinkable by keeping it a secret from the government. And so, without any bodyguards beside him, he welcomed the 6-year commemorator with open arms. That's reckless. It's pretty much It's pretty much close to a deserving death. That was, in fact, what he had wished for. Although the planning progress of the DLG law was successful in theory, the ugly truth was unveiled in plain sight soon after the law was enforced. The cries of parents and children who were split from each other upon detection of DSHIS and the children, the infected children who were sent to quarantine centers, and the Lucifers who were systematically dumped to the ground like trash. The DLG law might be enforced out of urgent necessity, but it was what drove my master to impose suffering on himself for his sins. And so, time went by until that person appeared before my master, the 6-year commemorator, the one who bears his fangs onto the DLG law. My master made the decision to face all his sins, without any contact with the government and without any bodyguards attached to him. He left his bedroom door wide open, thereby surely luring the 6-year commemorator into his room. He was all prepared to die. I'm surprised. To be honest, who would have thought he would keep this a secret from the government? Why, though? Do you perhaps seek death? Before you kill me, though, I would like to ask you something. What's with the group with him? I mean, I know there are multiple people on the 6-year commemorator thing, but... What is the reason for all the murderers that you have committed? Unless some of them were his maids or something. My, such practicality, coming from a man who is about to die. I'm pretty sure that's not... Whatever. Of all my victims thus far, you are the only one I have misjudged completely. Can you tell me her name? I do not know if it is possible, but I would like to meet her in the afterlife and apologize for my actions. I'm afraid that is impossible. You can never find her anywhere, even in a place after death where true love exists. Still, I would like to hold her name in my mind and remember my sin for the last time before I die. I see. So is her name. It's time to end this. As a token of gratitude, I will give you the honor of a quick and painless death. May you rest in peace, break free from this nightmare, and escape to where true love and happiness exist. I'm truly glad to have been able to speak with you. From what I know, the 6-year commemorator always brutally murders a target of his with no room for discussion. But my master was the only special case. During his encounter with the 6-year commemorator, both of them actually exchanged words with each other. And there was a seemingly green smile on my master's face as he laid motionless on the floor. That smile was an indication that he was killed instantly before he could experience any form of pain. Later on, my master's death was made known as a murder incident to the government. The government's investigation team made a frantic search for evidence and questioned us thoroughly. But we held firm and kept our master's conversation with the 6-year commemorator a secret from the government. Alright, and so you're just gonna leak this secret to us, huh? There was no doubt that our master's real intention was to be able to speak with him without the government's knowledge. It certainly came from the bottom of his heart. It would appear that the 6-year commemorator is not entirely a lunatic. Either he has his own virtues or an overly strong conviction. I apologize. It seems I have dampened the mood here a little. Don't worry about it. You just told a great story. Would you care for some more tea? No, thank you. We appreciate your concern. Big sister, I feel like sleeping. I could see why. It's been a long day. Let's quickly head to bed and rest well for the night so that we can continue our journey tomorrow, okay? Okay. It's a bit early, but can we call it a night? Certainly. Allow me to show you to your rooms then. Alright. Phew. All that is left now is to clean this place up. Why are you still here? Do you perhaps need anything? Yo, Lancer, what's going on? The name. Don't you remember it? The name? I'm talking about the conversation between your master and the 6-year commemorator. Someone's name was mentioned, wasn't it? Oh, you mean that. Don't you remember it? Well, I was all too worried about my master back then. Even though I remembered the gist of the conversation, I just can't remember that name for some reason. Was there anyone else who have heard the conversation? Well, they were speaking very softly, so I, being the closest to my master's bedroom door, was the only one who can hear them. Can you try to somehow recall that name? I am trying. I'm trying very hard to recall, but plot is preventing me from doing so. I am really sorry. I am unable to be an assistance to you on this. Say, yes? What is it? I doubt it's possible, but... That's it. That's the name I heard. I see. But how do you know that name? If I have to say, your master and I both shoulder the same burden. The same burden? No, rather, considering how distant I am from her, my burden might be heavier than that of your master. Who in the world are you? Are you possibly one of those targeted by the 6-year commemorator just like my master? Nah, not at all. I have something to return to the 6-year commemorator. Nothing more than that. Huh. So you guys didn't vanish off the face of the earth after all. Rather, to think you would be hinting at something extremely terrible to come. Well, that was to be expected. After all, I can tell from your son's eyes alone that all of you bear deep hatred. Am I missing something here? But is this really the solution? Are the fires in you burning with so much rage that you just have to eliminate your targets? And are you telling me that such a house of cards of yours that only provides momentary relief of pain is the only way to please you? What are you guys thinking? Since you abandoned your original gift for her, what do you plan to offer her to her now? What? I'm just confused now. I think I am forgetting about something. The pain in one's heart. I think that's what he said, but auto text, so. Come to think of it, I remember saying something about that before. Yeah, I get you. So all I have to do is not shove aside my pain, right? Correct. Follow that course whenever you feel lost and carry on regardless of what happens. If you can do that, you will be able to move on as a person. I may have no intention of evading the pain in my heart, but I wonder, would it be a road ahead of me if I were to go as far as to shoot a person who has pain in his heart, in his or her heart, but does not neglect it? Would it be wise to resort to pulling out a gun on those who, like the owner of this mansion, are resigned to their fates? The ties of deception, the people of flesh and blood, seeking revenge on individuals for a multitude of sins is not something one would call an overly crude, private punishment of oneself. It is something one would call the path of a brute. A brute would do anything to quench his thirst by sucking the blood of others in the name of judgment. Was I becoming a brute? By using Frezite's sins of casting away children to the ground as an excuse to detest Frezite, was I seeking to quench my thirst? I have to thank Yangtze and the rest for waking up my senses. Since meeting them, I have been fortunate enough to not have pulled the trigger on a person during this time of war. I still have some ways to go back on and fucking auto text. Cool. Sigh. Too many things have happened today. I wonder what will happen to us from here on out. Chances are we'll get out of the forest only to be captured by the Frezite government troops. How will they deal with Doris? Will they send her to the OHG or the academy? Or will they do something else to her? Big sister. Doris. You're crying. Is she dreaming? Right, I don't know anything about you. I don't know what kind of distorted path you may be walking down, nor do I know what kind of pain you have in your heart. But I hope I can get to learn all that eventually. And more importantly, even though I don't know you well now, I have this to say to you. I want to protect you. You know what just occurred to me? How old is Doris? And how old was Yangtze's friend? What was her name? Like, I wonder. Thank you so much for the hospitality. Thank you. Oh no, it is I who should thank you for paying a visit here. By the way, can I ask how far do we have to walk before we can exit the forest? It is not far. Just walk along the shore, and you should see the exit soon enough. Alright, thank you. Please take care, all of you. You take care as well. Oh, please wait. There is just one more thing. Mr. Lansard. Yeah? If you may, do come by again, and let me know once you have been freed from your burden. I would like my master to be informed of the conclusion. Oh, okay. Got it. The conclusion to those sins. I'm sure your master would be keen to learn of that. Bring back good news, by all means. I'll do my best. What's up with that? It seems you're already on good terms with her after just one night at the mansion. It's not like we're on good terms. It's more of a bond, per se. Bond? It's just a journey of collecting fragments of fate, one after another. Much like putting shattered pieces of a puzzle together. By establishing bonds, one will be able to grasp the true form of the world. That is an abstract ideology you have there. What are you trying to say? I'm talking about a man who has now gotten back on his feet. With no longer any time to waste, he will make haste to the arranged time and location. And he will ensure that none of the bonds he has established go down the drain. Alright, what does he have planned? Where are we actually going? Because this just leads back to the bridge, right? It does. I see a merchant. And a healing point. They're gonna have to make us pay for this, really. We don't even have items. How many resurrect spheres do we have left over? Can't remember how much it takes to fill it up. I think 3, right? Nah, just 2. Alright, that's fine. You know what? It just occurred to me. We rest at the mansion. They probably auto-restore their shit, dude. I did not think about that. It's almost getting time to end the episode too, so I think I might actually end this early. There's nothing new in the shop. I'll probably buy some stuff off screen. But yeah, I'll see you guys in the next episode later.